You have corrupt politicians? Oh, those are great with barbecue sauce.
It's Sunday. I'm Akorn. Welcome back to Laugh While the World Burns, bringing you your weekly dose of Idiocracy memes and news. The next AkornTV livestream Hangout and Smoke session will be tonight, June 7th, starting at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. All links down below in the video description. Fraud in California? Surely you can't be serious. I am Shirley, and it is serious. I'd say most of you guys know what that's referencing. Governments when they need to find the multi-billion tax evasions. Governments when they need to find the citizen who didn't pay $21.54 in taxes. Yeah, that's exactly right. The reason being is because they're the ones that own all the multi-billion-dollar corporations. We always knew. This is the reality of the mainstream news. 10,000%. They literally read a script off a teleprompter, guys. It's like those videos back a long time ago where even all the local news stations sounded like a bunch of parrots. Take me away from here. I miss the days when they used to be afraid of us. Yeah, coming soon to a sky projector near you. I dare you to give this cat a bath. I don't want to try to give any cat a bath, let alone one that looks like a cross between a bat and a rat. Man who eluded Washington State Patrol troopers in stolen Corvette steals same car back from the impound yard. Well, at least he didn't let it go to waste. How to spot a parent that watches CNN. Yeah, it's all coming back, guys. Florida woman calls police on neighbor for having a British accent. We won that war, and he knows it. Guys, the Brits have enough problems to deal with over in the UK. For those who tried to escape to the US, let them have a little peace for what little time we have left before it all hits here in the US too. I think that the new James Bond should be a woman. Just think how great it would be. Great cars, big accidents, massive explosions. And that's just while they're parking the car. Well, they're not completely wrong. Sounds like it'd be a pretty good comedy. This shirt got me dirty looks in Walmart. White privilege, the ability to suffer whatever life throws at you without blaming another ethnic group. That is a fact check true. Speaking of which, the white privilege tee can now be found in the AkornTV merch store. A suspect was reportedly arrested after a police sketch closely matched his appearance. The resemblance is uncanny.
I'm prepared for the hantavirus.
Guys, nothing would surprise me. Putting illegal immigrants up in hotels has saved the hotel trade. Now let's save the airline industry by flying them back home. And on that note, hear me out. The government does buy Spirit Airline, renames it Deport Airlines, and fly all the illegal immigrants back to their home country. Well, it may not be by this method, but it is going to happen one day for all nations, as it's already written in the scriptures. We know that Monsters Incorporated is a work of fiction because after the rich child kidnapper's crimes are exposed, he's arrested and his exposers don't die under mysterious circumstances. Yeah, that is a fact check true. Things like this only happen in the fairy tales. I heard a thief broke into your house last night. What did you do? He was looking for money, so I woke up and searched with him. Yeah, back in the day, you could have looked down in the couch cushions and found some change. These days, even a $5 bill don't buy nothing. I only missed one payment. Yeah, that's about all it takes today. And soon, this may not even be a joke. Here's a news clip of a guy who basically has the same car, but it actually drives.
From the Model T to the Tesla, the history of America is in what we drive. So what does this say about right now? It's a Barbie camper of sorts designed by the guy driving it there, 30-year-old Molly Hightower, a handyman not far from Atlanta. He says he started with a go-kart base and the engine from an old power washer, and what he got is maybe the ultimate answer to higher gas prices.
Gas is getting too high, so I gotta do what I can. I can't do my regular cars. I gotta do my little mini cars. So if I can get $1 on pump 6.
Yes, $1. That little mini car, as he calls it, cost all of $3 to fill up entirely, compared to about $60 for his real car, a minivan. And while he can't pick up the kids in the mini car, he did install a rack for groceries. And as long as he stays off the highway, he says the local cops have been understanding. Oh, and yes, he says this is for real.
Gas has always been an issue. It goes up, it goes down, things like that. But this time is when I'm actually starting to feel it.
And there it is. Maybe not the Barbie Dreammobile, but at $3 a tank, pretty close to a dream.
New study links parental indulgence to psychopathic and narcissistic traits in adulthood. And this is supposed to be some surprise or something? Look around at people's behavior today. And the younger the generation, the higher the percentage of people that this describes, many of them perfectly. Why? Because people stopped correcting their kids, which is also a major reason for why the prisons are full and running over. Stop taking Facebook posts personal. Nothing is real here. Look at this chicken. It's bigger than the car. Well, you never know. It could just be a Godzilla-sized chicken. To give you some idea of how long and how severely our intel agencies and media have been lying to us. No, this don't even come close. They've been lying to us just about as long as they've existed. It's just gotten a lot worse in the last 30, 40, 50 years. RV driver empties waste tank into gas station diesel supply. Why would someone just pull into a gas station that has zero signage saying anything about an RV, and yet they still just assume that some random metal cover plate on the ground must be a port to dump their RV tank? Also, though, why would a gas station just have a metal plate there with no lock made into it or anything? I mean, not only could anything be poured or dropped down into that tank, but anyone could also just go up and drop a hose down into it and pump out the diesel fuel just as easily. Actually, I had a news clip in a past show of someone that was doing exactly that. They had a trap door in the bottom of a cargo van with a tank and pump inside the van, and they just kept stealing fuel until they finally were caught. In the 1990s, get a university degree, get a 9-to-5, get married at 21, get a house by 25, 4 kids, 1 dog. 2026, survive. And that's exactly what it comes down to. When you're interviewing for a job, all they want to know is, can you show up on time? Can you do the job right? Can you quietly leave? And will you quietly come back the next business day? Yeah, businesses don't want drama and all the other stupidity going on these days. They want someone who can come to work on time, work their shift, go home, and come back the next day. Since the leftists say that they want equality, and with how Disney, Netflix, and all the others have been changing all the reboots and etc., they should 100% be required to make these movies too. If anyone even made one of these, the liberals would literally have an aneurysm. The Navy should actively recruit people who cannot swim, because they will be much more dedicated to defending a ship. Well, I never thought about it like that, but they're not wrong. Florida drops 800,000 irradiated mosquitoes from drones over citizens. Lee County Mosquito Control District says X-ray sterilized mosquitoes were released by drone over Fort Myers property, raising informed consent and public safety issues. Yeah, you don't have enough mosquitoes. Let's just drop 1 million more. And who knows how many it really has been, because they do this all over the country. Not just with mosquitoes, but with ticks too. Go do a little research on Plum Island, which is yet another one that came out of Operation Paperclip. They told Christians to keep faith out of schools for 50 years. Now they're rolling out prayer rugs for Ramadan. The double standard is outrageous. It's not a double standard, it's their agenda. Listen to this clip here. This woman calls the cops on this guy who was running a garbage truck. I mean, the truck is literally running. She goes to the cab, reaches in, and turns off his truck with the key. She's already the criminal at this point, and she just can't believe that the cops are calling her out on it. Take a listen.
An officer responded to a call about a battery.
Who's involved? Who called? You called?
All right, did he beat her up?
I live upstairs and I'm trying to work. I had a phone call coming and this noise just keeps going and going and going. So I come around to the side. I didn't get in the vehicle, but it was slightly open, so I just stepped up and I shut it off 1 notch. He pulled me by my arm down and he like held on to me really tight and like pulled me. And so I pushed him to get off of me and then he punched me in the face.
Oh my God.
Okay. Can you go ahead and turn around for me real quick? I'm just gonna detain you and put you in handcuffs.
Uh-oh, get her.
Serious?
I'm dead serious, yes ma'am.
Why?
Turn around, please.
What I don't understand is why I'm in handcuffs right now.
Oh, here come the
I'm
tears.
by myself, and you came from your house down here because of a noise from the garbage truck, and you pushed this gentleman, okay?
He's the one who punched me in the face.
Listen,
This doesn't make any sense.
I don't see any injuries on you, but from what you just told me, okay, you went and entered his car, his work vehicle.
There's the garbage truck.
You reached in his truck.
I didn't get in it.
You reached in it.
So?
Trespassing.
After getting the driver's side of the story, the officer decided to place the woman under arrest.
All right, so ma'am, you're gonna be placed under arrest today for simple battery.
He punched me in the face and I'm the one that's going to jail. This is insane to me right now and nothing's happened to him. He's a grown man who punched a woman in the face.
Like, to be honest with you, you're lucky you're not going to jail for stealing a vehicle.
Sign it and... Wait, he's the victim?
Yeah.
Are you serious? This is like a nightmare right now.
What you committed, it's a theft of a vehicle. You deprived him.
Theft? You're saying I thefted a car.
Yes.
Do you hear yourself?
Technically, yeah.
Do you hear yourself?
Things are so bad, the government has admitted UFOs exist, and no one cares. Oh, they exist all right. They started building them back in the 1940s. No, I'm fine. The cruise was great. I just have some major cities I need to visit is all. Behind the scenes of Chris Nolan's Odyssey. What makes you ask if I'm hanging out with the pot farmers? Hey now, I'm offended by this. AOC tells New Yorkers to take on the South, then makes humiliating mistake. A hysterical call for liberals to fight against the South from Representative AOC was immediately undermined by an embarrassing mistake in her speech. The far-left Socialist Democrat made the caustic comments while addressing supporters in Montgomery, Alabama on Saturday. She appeared to employ language intended to harken back to the Civil War. Quote, "It's time for the North to pull up on the South. It's time for New York to pull up to Alabama. It's time for all of us to come to Georgia, to Louisiana, to Tennessee, to Mississippi," she yelled to loud applause. The phrase pull up is street slang referring to someone rushing into a confrontation or fight. She didn't make any mistake. She was reading the script, and they can't get enough division in this country. You are here. All right, let's see what they got here. You have 1984, Fahrenheit 451, A Handmaid's Tale, and Brave New World. On the second level, you got Lord of the Flies, Logan's Run, Soylent Green, and Clockwork Orange. On the final level, you got The Matrix, Animal Farm, Brazil, and Gattaca. I don't know what that is. But regardless, the big one that they forgot was Idiocracy. I guess it should just go right here in the middle.
To the men 5'11" and up, have a great day and stay safe.
And to the women 140 pounds and down, y'all be safe too. And that was the perfect reply too. I wonder if I've ever bought milk from the same cow twice. Actually, I don't have to wonder. I know I have. I used to be able to buy milk from a local semi-retired farmer. I say semi-retired because at the end of the day, farmers never fully retire. But he did sell his milk cows because he was tired of having to get up and milk them every morning at 5 a.m. Polish fugitive with 5,000 alleged victims arrested at U.S. Army basic training. That's really not all that surprising. Me waiting for people to realize it doesn't matter who the president is. Yeah, it's 100% true. People have voted for the last century, and every time things have only gotten worse. Because no matter whose face it is up there on the podium for the cameras, the people in power stay the same. They would never let us vote if it actually hindered their agenda. The two-party system and the elections as a whole was designed to direct people's energy and focus into the pre-designated direction. My son doesn't eat fish. Any alternative? You can replace him with a cat. Cats love fish. Well, that would be one option. AI-generated images are making it impossible to distinguish truth from fiction. We need laws and AI watermarks to protect our shared reality. I've said before in past shows that the biggest problem with AI images and video is that people won't know what to believe. If it's on the news or from the government, then it must be real, right? Because they don't lie to us every single day. But if it's just someone on YouTube or social media, then obviously it must be fake. Promises $15 minimum wage. Pays interns $12 an hour. Rules for thee, but not for me. No internet. Slow internet. I have to say, this is true, at least to some degree. Tick-borne alpha-gal syndrome on the rise in Michigan. As ticks spread across Michigan, residents are warned about alpha-gal syndrome, a potentially deadly allergy from tick bites. Yeah, that's the so-called allergy to meat. And it just happens that it's only spread by the one tick that has a big white dot on its back. Tell me that wasn't GMO'd without telling me that it was GMO'd.
Alpha-gal syndrome was something that was once extremely rare in this country. That is a fact, but it is becoming more and more common as more people develop an allergy to red meat after getting bitten by a Lone Star tick, which is the tick you see with the white dot on its back. And over the last several years, cases of alpha-gal syndrome have skyrocketed by almost 10,000%. And now, headline after headline, all asking the same question: how could a tick-borne illness suddenly be impacting so many people, not just people living in rural America, but in suburban America as well? And then we heard from Dr. Matthew Lau at the World Science Festival 10 years ago.
People eat too much meat, right? And if they were to cut down on their consumption on meat, then it would actually really help the planet. There's this thing called the Lone Star tick, where if it bites you, you'll become allergic to meat. I can sort of describe the mechanism. So that's something that we can do through human engineering. We can kind of possibly address really big world problems through human engineering.
Oh, okay. And then you start to connect the dots even more, and you find out that Bill Gates and the Gates Foundation spent millions of dollars funding genetically engineered ticks, and that Bill Gates is also a major investor in lab-grown meat, and now we've got almost 500,000 Americans living with a rare tick-borne illness that makes people allergic to meat, but not the lab-grown meat that Bill Gates has invested in. You think maybe this is not a coincidence after all?
Reminder: no child thinks they're born in the wrong body until a creepy adult deliberately puts that idea in their head. And that is the absolute truth. Kind-hearted workers attach a section of the old utility pole to the new one because a woodpecker was nesting in it. Well, every once in a while, you hear a little bit of wholesome news. If you like today's show, then you'll love the one that'll pop up here. If you're looking for the latest Gen X series episodes, they can be found on my other channel, AkornTV Live. Also, check out the new merch designs now available in the merch store. I've added several in just the past few weeks. All the links mentioned are down below in the video description. Don't forget to like and subscribe and come back for more. I'll see you guys tonight on the live stream. Until then, you guys take care and stay safe this week. This is Akorn, over and out.